All right, we are for some reason not having a chat. I don't know why that is. And the first pitch in there for a ball, and the second pitch is caught at the wall. I do not know why it says there's no chat. Very strange. And that channel will be in the number 2 hole today. Again, I'm not sure why there is no chat. So I have no chat turned on. Live chat subscribers, 5 minutes. Not yet. So why is chat disabled? I talked to them, and it is not, as he gets a hit on the leg and will take his base. They do not have it set up yet, but they're supposed to be setting it up. Let me see if I can. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why none of my chatting things were working. But Anjiong will be up now. Chan Ho over on first. So I will, until the time being, I will just, I'll basically be streaming here, and then I'll also attempt to dual stream, so I'll stream here and also on Soup as Anjiong bloops that one, lands in front of the center fielder, and over to third base is Chan Ho. And Hanwha's got runners on the corner with 1 out. Maybe taking advantage of that hit by a pitch. So Hanwha's lineup looks very, very different today. And I don't have my phone. I'll get it at the brick. So yeah, anybody who's watching, you can actually watch the games on Soup. Jake, are you watching them on there? Soup for all, that's right. All right, No Shiwan ready to serve her. Yeah, you don't need to. Ready to serve up a 3-run homer. No Shiwan getting his first day of not playing the field, as obviously was injured yesterday. Alright, the 0-1 pitch popped up. The second baseman into the grass and under it, 2 away. That's going to bring up Che Sung. unfortunately, I wrote all my stuff down, and I left it at work. So I don't have any stats for these guys. And on top of that, I left my phone in one of the other rooms, and so I can't do anything. I do remember he had a 7.29 ERA in 9 games. Chan Sung lifts that one to center field, and that will be the end of Hanwha's first inning. We will go to the bottom of the first. I will try and see if I can find my phone and also fix the chat. First, I shall fix the chat. There we go. Maybe. All right. Okay, now I'm back. So Sanchez on the mound. He has not pitched well as of late. Had his game where he got injured and only pitched 2 innings against NC. Came back, only pitched 3.1 innings against NC. 3.65 ERA on the season. 10 games, 2-2 on the season. 49.1 innings, 55 strikeouts, 29 walks, and 1.44 WHIP. But it has been a very, very different recent few games. Again, 2 innings in his start that he got injured in, and then from there he had 3.1 innings in his last, or 3.2. Gave up 5 hits and 3 runs in just 3.2 innings. So has not pitched well as of late, and I will bring up the fact that last year when it got hot out, he did not pitch well either. So how is he going to pitch now that it's hot? We shall see, as Ramos will lead things off for Doosan. First pitch swinging, and that's going to be lifted into right. Chan Sung not going to get there, and first pitch, single. Try to get my back stretched out before I start a 3.5 or 3 hour sitting spree. Agamin stepping in now. He had 357 on the season. Looks at ball 1 on the inside. Agamin has not hit extremely well this series. Yesterday was 0 for 4 with a ground into double play. Looks at ball 2, and it is 2-0. So he is 1 for 8 in this series. Average dropped all the way down. Sanchez features 4 pitches. 4-seamer he's going to throw most of the time. About 147, 148, 149. As that's in there for a strike. All right, the 2-1 pitch, and that's fouled straight back. 2-2. So Sanchez from the left side versus Chaewon Jun from a sidearm, under armor is what, again, they call it here in Korea. So the 2-2 pitch, Ramos over on first and gets him out in front of it. Kim Tae-yeon in foul territory, 1 away. One thing I will be looking for is seeing how he's pitching from the stretch, as it really is something that he's going to have to worry about and work on. And catches the bottom of the zone. 0-1 to Yang Yiji. Yang Yiji hitting 355. Did finally get a hit yesterday. Finally got a hit, a single yesterday. And 2 away on the fly out to right. Alright, 2 away now, so we're going to look at Kim Jae-won. Kim Jae-won looks at strike one, a left-hander Kim Jae-won. Yesterday, three hits, a double and 2 singles and a strikeout in the 8th inning. So this series, he's 4 for 8, hitting .500 as he fouls that one down the third base line, way out of play in 0-2. And there we go. A nice shot by Lee Do-yoon over to first, and a play up the middle that should have been a base hit, but it's not. And gets out of it after the 6-3 behind the bag grab turn. And we will go to the top of the second. My favorite stadium is definitely the new NC Stadium. Changwon is definitely my favorite. It's just the concourse is really big. The stuff around the stadium, there's a lot to do around the stadium, and then on top of that, there's the stadium's real clean. And one of the biggest things for me, TJ, this actually sounds kind of strange, but they have hot water in the bathrooms. So like when I can wash my hands with hot water is pretty sweet. The the seats behind home plate are really awesome. They actually have a TV so you can watch the broadcast in case there's something you can't see, or you can check the speed or anything like that. Definitely my favorites as far as stadiums go. The best stadium that I go to outside of Hanwha is, for some reason, I always really like the KT Wiz's stadium. I don't know why. It's not nice. It's not clean. It's just the seats are really small, but for some reason I like it. When I go there, I just have this feel. Once you get to the train station, it's the hardest to get to. So, but yeah. Kim Tae-yeon is stepping in now. Looks at the first pitch, 0-1. All right, way outside. 1-1, 1-1-2 gunner. Kim Tae-yeon, average down to 298, has not been hitting well as of late since moving out of that number 1 spot in the lineup. As he rolls over on that, and that's going to be a 6-3. Uh, so the problem with Gochuk is that it's just doesn't have anything. Like when you go to the stadium, like you feel like cattle as EJ1 steps in and swings at strike one. It just like to get back on the subway. The only thing that's there is the stadium, so you're just like walking down this tunnel, like following the cabs in front of you to slaughter. And it's just boring, and there's not a lot inside as far as food choices. But I hate Busan. I hate Lotte Stadium. I really do not like it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so great, blah blah. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's dirty. Like I've been to the stadium in like week 2 of a season, and paint's chipping off of the railings. Like I I've never had a good experience in Busan, and I've been there, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. All right, EJ won yesterday. A huge, huge, huge day. 3 singles and an RBI. Hitting 833 since he's been back up. Fouled that one off, and yeah, TJ Winner, are you in Korea then, or as Mrs. Way outside 1 and 2? Are you just coming to visit? All right, the 1 2, and also TJ, you're in the vertical. If you want to go to the horizontal, there's a little bit more stuff in that one. That's a strikeout looking. Yeah, there's some other English speakers in the horizontal. All right, so 2 outs, and that's gonna bring up Ito Yoon. TJ, are you a Doosan fan then, or an LG fan? Ito Yoon skies that one. Left fielder under it. And a 1, 2, 3 inning. Welcome to the horizontal, by the way. As there we go. 1, 2, 3 inning for Chaewon Jun. Where are you from then, TJ? Hopefully you've been here to Daejeon to the Hanwha game, or Hanwha Stadium, since apparently next year it will be replaced. You gotta come this year, man. Since that should be the end of the era. Where am I at? Min Jae, Park Jung Young. New lifeguard as I take over in the dugouts. All right. Bottom of the second here, Yang Sung Hwan will be on the mound. Is not having a good series here for Doosan. It's been an absolutely All right, Yang Sung Wan, first pitch swing and fouls that one. Out of play, 0 1. Trying to think of how old the picture is of Jamshil. I don't know. I assume Cass is still a sponsor. Is a nice pitch on the outside corner. 0 2. So Yang Sung Wan yesterday 0 for 4. 0 for 4 on Tuesday. 3 strikeouts in the series, and he's only hit one ball out of the infielder. And the 0-2 pitch, and that's not going to get out of the infield either. But it will get out of play and stay at 0-2. As Yang Song-wan picks up EJ1's face mask for him. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. They used to always be free seating. So every stadium, all the outfields used to be free seating, TJ. The reason why it's not anymore is actually because of Corona. They had to number all the seats for spacing. That's why it's no longer free seating. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's going to be his first strikeout on the day. We get the K's going for Sanchez. Nick, what did you like about Doosan? The only thing I like is I don't have to worry about it being 35 degrees. And Kang Sung Ho rips that one, and one bounces up against the wall. He rounds first, and is going to have to put on the Jets and slides into second. Yeah, I remember, maybe 10 years ago, we would show up to the stadium. We had times where we'd have 10, 15 people out there. Yeah, so I've sat in a lot of different seats in Gochuk. So I went to three games. I went to the LA versus San Diego game, the LA versus Kium game, and the San Diego versus Team Korea game. I've been to opening days, and I've sat behind home plates, as that's ball one there, 1-0. And that's ripped down the line, but foul 1-1. I've sat directly behind home plates, and I couldn't see half the stuff because the big giant dugout boxes are in the way. Like I'm not paying for your most expensive seat in the stadium, and I can't even see third base. Like that's ridiculous. And it's so hot if you get up into that fourth deck. It is a sauna up there. All right, to the 1-1 pitch. Just misses 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming up. Junmin Jae chops that one foul. 2-2. I'm sure that didn't cloud your judgment of the stadium at all. Yeah, you can tell it's not a baseball stadium. And fouls that one away. 2-2. Yeah, it's not a baseball stadium. You can tell that the design of it. Welcome, Alan. Welcome. You can tell the design of it is not meant for baseball. All right, Junmin Jae, the 2-2 counts, and that's another foul. 11 pitches in the first inning. He's already at 22 pitches total, so 12 pitches in this inning. Still only one out. So 71 pitches, I believe, in his last game for Sanchez. I wonder if he's going to have a pitch count of 80 or so. Again, just his second game back. And that's going to be a shot splitting in between the left and center fielder. And that'll be a run for Doosan as they switch spots. And Hanwha, I believe, is the first time they have been behind in this series. Goes down, splits Chen Ho, and tries to grab it, but hits it with his glove. Put your hands down, girl. Put your hands down. All right. That's going to bring up Pak Jun Young. First time we have seen him in this series. All right, here we go. The 1-0 pitch. Alan, are you watching on the new streaming app there? And up high, 2-0. Yeah, there's now international streaming, free international streaming on a program or an app called Soop, SOOP. Used to be Africa TV, is that one's in there for strike 2 and 1. Yeah, so the old Africa TV program is now Soup. They've tried to go global. They just announced today the rights are for international streaming. Korean fans are not happy, as that's in there for strike 2 and 2. Korean fans have to pay to watch the KBO versus international fans who get to watch it for free. I don't know. I think they're working on it. I'm not entirely sure. As that's a shot to Kim Tae-yeon off of his chest. There's nobody covering. As is that going to be an error? I don't think, even if he feels that cleanly, I don't know if he gets it with Sanchez not covering. That is awful, awful. Just standing there looking at it. Oh, you're not gonna run him. I'm definitely not the most I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable by any means. I would say I probably watch the most. Yeah, on Reddit. Some of the people on Reddit, I'm just like, oh my god, man. Yeah, so I did I messaged Soup. I guess we're gonna call it Soup. I messaged Soup on Twitter asking about co-streaming. They said it's not set up yet, that they're going to have some information a little bit later. So there is a chance that I may go to that and stream like I did with Africa TV. And that's a single that's that's gonna roll. And we're gonna have one run in and a runner. Is he gonna come all the way home? And he's in there. And it's 3. Yes, I live right in Korea. Uh, I live about a kilometer from the Hanwha Stadium. And welcome, Flash. Alan, I put it out there, man. I said now that we need to get a English broadcast. Oh wow, he made it all the way to third on that, and that's going to be an infield single, courtesy of our third baseman. They gave him a triple on that. Wow, I thought he would just get a double and move over. That's an excellent pick, because he's already given up. He's already given up 5, or no, 6. Did they get? I imagine that's going to be an error there, though. Yep, that's an error. So he's already given up 5 hits. All right, Hog Young Min now stepping in, and the throw over to first as Kim Tae-yeon comes off the plate or the base. And Hog Young Min pops that one up. That's going to be under it and 2 away. No, now that I think I got it. Well, Nick, we'll see. I'm gonna set up dual streaming, so until I can actually show the game, I'll stream here on YouTube and then also over on Soup. Well, I don't know. Hanwha's got to score and do something good to show her. All right, Yang E.G. stepping in. He flew out to right in his first at bat. Another throw over to first, and not really close as he's pulling Kim Tae-yeon off the bag on every throw over. And in there for a strike. Yeah, I wonder how many of them are like authentic though, because I don't know, Nick. How often are they near you over there in your section? And the 0-1 pitch, up high, ball 1. Because a lot of fans, very very often, once that camera gets near them, they like over dance and overreact. How did I learn? I've I've been in Korea for over a decade. So unfortunately, my Korean listening skills are not very good, though. So the 1-1 pitch and an ugly looking swing. So Kinney, they had a double and a double with an RBI, and then a single, and then a triple, and 2 RBIs, and then an E5. And that's going to be another single up the middle and a 1 run in. And 4-0. Thank you, sir. So you have so Flash, I'm gonna give you some numbers. You ready? It's cheap with low pay, cheap with okay pay. So Flash, here's some numbers for you, man. The English language has 170,000 words. Okay, 170,000 words. The Korean language has 1.1 million, as that's gonna go past, and runners are now on first or second and third. So the thing with Korean is, yeah, exactly. The thing with Korean is you have to learn basically 3 different languages when you learn one, actually 4, because you need to learn like regular conversation, and then you need to learn jondaemal, which is like a higher speech, and then you need to learn banmal, which is like what you use with your friends. But they also have Korean words and Chinese words that mean the same, but they're completely different words. So, yeah. So Sanchez is struggling here, getting ready to throw pitch number 27 of the inning, giving up 4 runs, a ton of hits. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch. Kim Jae-won 0 for 1 on the day, 6-3 ground out in his first at bats, and that was a shot up the middle too, with great play by Ito Yoon as he looks at ball 2 on the outside. Yeah, Korean writing is very easy, and it's a phonetic spelling and everything. So it's just, they say to go from English to Korean is about 10,000 hours. All right, the 3-0 pitch, and in there for strike on the inside corner, 3-1. But that's in Seoul, TJ. It's very, very different outside of Seoul. Is that chopper to seconds, grabs it, throws 3 away, but not before they put up 4. And we will go to the 3rd inning. Hanwha way behind to start this game off. So if you had over 5 hits, you've already cashed that one out, as he's given up 6 hits already. Yeah. Uh yeah, so I did I did my live stream. Dave, he'll be in here a little bit later. He went to the Dodgers versus Kiyoom game with me. And then another friend of mine went to the Team Korea versus Kiyoom game, or sorry, Team Korea versus Padres game. I didn't raffle that one off because that was a friend of mine that I took to the game. And then the Dodger versus Padres opening day game. I met a guy on, he won, and then I met him at the stadium. He's actually a Korean, but lives in LA. So I was gonna do videos of it, but unfortunately my hard drive crashed and I have no videos left. Yeah, you know, and my biggest plan was I know that a lot of foreigners wanted to go, and that's why I made sure that I did the raffle before and early because I know a lot of foreigners wanted to go, but they couldn't go because of the restrictions on tickets. I had some Japanese people enter into it and everything, so but John Jin Hyuk leading things off down in the 9 hole. Looks at strike one. John Jin Hyuk hit 229 on the season. Big single yesterday, though. The infield single moved the runner over to allow the suicide squeeze. All right, the 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. 1-2. And how do I teach kids. I teach tiny children. And outside 3-2. I teach English. So one, I teach a robotics class and programming class. And way up high, ball 4. Hanwha did not have any walks in yesterday's game. So, big deal there. There was only one walk in the entire game yesterday, and that was in the 9th inning by Hanwha's closer. All right, number 16, the third baseman today, will be stepping in. And looks at strike one. Give that kid your sunglasses, man. He's gonna be blind by the time he's 12. Ball 1-1 to the third baseman. All right, the 1-1 pitch checks over on the runner. John Jin Hyuk does have some speed. It is 7:15 p.m. And woo, yep, that's what I thought. Yep, you just got picked off. I don't know. I actually haven't seen Ramos out in the field really. I haven't been to Jamshil since 2018, 2019. And it feels like it, Nick. This will be the 4th time, and he almost got picked off the other day at second. Yeah, you're out. Perfect throw. Woo, he might be safe. Out. That's 4 that we've seen, and that's a strike, and they're 0 and 2, or 1 and 2. That's the 4th pickoff we've seen in the last, I don't know what, month. And outside, 2 and 2. All right, Kenny will still be here. Maybe, unless something happens to my computer. Then we have other problems. Giants up 3-2 on Kium. And pitch right down the middle, fouled away, and will stay 2 and 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch again, and that's going to be lined into center field, and another base runner. Let's see if this one can keep from getting picked off. Would be awesome to have a runner on first. Well, I mean, it's Hanwha, runner on first and second, no outs, and but that might have been that very well could have been runners on first and third. Yep. You know you messed up. All right, 1 out. That's going to bring up Hanwha. Hanwha got hit by a pitch and then stranded. He looks at ball 1 on the inside. The 1-1 pitch, sorry, that one was fouled away. I was answering a text message. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Hanwha from Chaewon Jun, and fouls that one off again. 1 and 2. I just have one. Last year I had 2. I just have 1 season pass. I've had it for so long. So I used to be right in the middle of the cheer section, right behind the drum. But I didn't like it, so I actually moved to the other side so that I can watch the game much better. And that's going to be a 6-4-3 double. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Hanwha still down. 4-0. The thing with Hanwha is they've always sucked for so long that you could, get a decent cheer section seats. But yeah, like for me, because I have a full season ticket, the weekend season tickets are much harder. And then this year, once Ryunjin announced that he was coming back, basically everybody went and bought season tickets because they suddenly thought that Ryunjin was going to make up the fact that Hanwha was 15 games out of the playoffs last year, and they suddenly thought that he was going to come in and win enough games to completely take over the league. They forgot that the manager in the dugout was an idiot. Nick, actually, I bet they go, but they probably just don't sit in that section. There's a lot of people that will go and stand back behind certain sections or go hang out in the outfield, or they'll have like friends that have lounge seats in the outfield, and they'll go sit out there with them. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, Sanchez back out there. 30 pitches in his last 2 innings. Oh wait, no. And a 2-0. So Yang Sung Wan struck out in his first at bats. There's the former #1 cheerleader in the league who decided she was tired of being around Lotte and losing and went to Doosan. All right, the 2-0 pitch fouled. 2-1. Yeah. So it just like, at Jamshil, a lot of people would stand around towards the back or so, especially if you're up around that back section. And 2-1 in there, swinging. You have to, yeah, TJ. It's hard to explain if you haven't been to a Hanwha Stadium. But the stadium was built in 1964, so it's very, very open. 안녕하세요. All right, the 2-2 pitch to for Sanchez in 30 pitches in his last inning, 41 coming into this. No, TJ, what you need to do is there's this really big Hanwha fan. And so last year, what he did is he took his 360-degree camera and he walked the entire stadium. So you can watch his video and actually see all of the stadium and all of the seats. And that one is lifted into the gap. Che Sung with the wheels to cover some distance and one away. His channel's up at the top of this screen. All right, Cheon Song is showing on why he's in right and not at first. And first pitch in there for a ball, 1-0. And that one's in there for a strike, though, 1-1. So Kang Sung Ho got the things started last inning with a double. Hey, you gotta promote yourself. All right, the fouled off 1-2. Yeah, TJ, I was trying to do it for every stadium, because I thought that would be pretty sweet to have like every stadium a 360-degree view, so that when people want to go to a certain section, they can see what it looks like from that section. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up from Sanchez, looking for strikeouts number 2 on the day. With Kang Sung Ho 1 for 1 on the day with his double. And misses. Ball 3. And fouled away 3-2. Yeah, when I was recording it, a bunch of people kept trying to stop me to talk to me. All right, the 3-2 pitch, and that is ripped foul again. And souvenir for that guy. Souvenir for that guy. Resetting for another 3-2 pitch. Was it a 3D viewer or a 360? All right, the 3-2 pitch. That misses inside. Ball 4. He will take his base. All right, the 0-0 pitch to Junmin Jae. He is responsible for the first RBI, the game leading RBI. Looks at ball 1 on the inside. 292 on the season for Junmin Jae after his double back in the last inning. And that one is gone. Stolen. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. No, you're out. Sorry, you're out. You're out. Definitely out. Are we not reviewing that? He came off the base. He came off the base. Why are you not reviewing this? Watch. He's off. I'm not going to review it. So, and that's 3-0. Was not a very good slide. All right, to the 3-0 pitch. And that is literally the definition of middle at 138. Middle 138 meatball. No, because that's a fundamental thing. And it didn't matter anyway, because the next batter walks. That's one of the biggest things that drives me absolutely crazy about watching Hanwha middle infielders. They don't keep the tag on. Like, how can you not do that simple fundamental? All right, that's gonna bring up Pak Jun Young, who's 1 for 1 on the day, and looks at strike 1 on the inside corner. A single in his at bats. That was the shot to the first baseman Kim Tae-yeon, and then the lack of coverage by the pitcher. And the 0-1 pitch, that's ripped. That's going to score at least 1, as that's going to roll. Chan-ho cuts it off, but we're going to have runners at second and third. And it is 5-0. Nick, do you remember the 5 things I said I was worried about with Hanwha in my preview show before the season even started? Here we go. Another run, and that's going to bring up Josu Heng, who lifts that one to left field, and that's going to tag up a runner. And another run. close, close. The 5 things. There she is. There she is, Nick. The 5 things that I said I was worried about for Hanwha is 1. How are they going to score runs? What do? They change the pitching or the hitting coach. Number 2, the manager. They got rid of him. 3, An Ji-hong at first base. Basically, he only DHs now and plays some second base. 4th one was Pena being able to pitch, and he's gone. And the 5th one was Sanchez being able to be a good enough pitcher, and he is probably on his way out. That's fouled down the line. 1-1. And Ramos fouls that one away. 1-2. Yeah, I would say since my shoulder surgery, I don't have much speed left on the old arm. EJ1 is like, come on, man. I'm 60 years old. Quit doing that. And the 2-2 chopped foul. Resets. We're at 68 pitches now. And the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted. Kim Tae-yeon giving chase in foul territory and makes the catch. That's going to be 3 away, but they add a couple more. And they are up 6 to nothing at the bottom of the 3rd. On the bright side, Hanwha has 2 walks. That's 2 more than they had yesterday. I wonder if that'll be it. That's 69 pitches for him, or are they just going to leave him out there to run through the lineup and take up some innings, as obviously they are not thinking much about this game. It's I really like this commercial. All right, top of the 4th, An Ji-hong will lead things off as Hanwha starts their comeback. They only need 7 runs in 6 innings. Easy peasy, buncha pleasy. looks at strike one. Anjiong, 1-for-1 on the day with a single. Not if the pitch isn't going to be anywhere near the strike zone, Nick. As that is way outside. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that is a shot to the shortstop. Picks it up. Light toss. 1 away. Yeah, you know, whatever. It's like, ugh. I don't know what that defense was, but, you know. All right, Noshiwan will be up now. Popped up to the second baseman in his first at-bat. He has been struggling in this series. Average down to 275. I would love to see him not in the game. That's a whip down the line, foul. Ball boy has to run in and get that one. He was 2 for 5 on Tuesday, but yesterday in his first at-bat, fouled 2 of them off of his knee. They kept him in. Really, he was not productive at all. Even, you know, just he needs a day off as he swings through that one, and that's 2 away. Right on cue. Thank you. I should be a rapper. God, moves like Jagger. Moves like Jagger. All right, well, we'll try Chan Sung. Chan Sung flew out to center field in the first at-bats. The 0-1 pitch lifted into right center field, and that's going to one hop up against the wall. Ramos grabs it, and Chan Sung is hanging out at second base with 2 outs. I'm going to say, I do not like when the cheerleaders wear those uniforms. I'm not a fan of the cheerleaders wearing the Korean Monster uniforms when Ryu Hyun-jin's not pitching. I'm not a fan of that. Calm down, girls. It's just a double. It's just a double. All right. Kim Tae-yeon will step into the box. He grounded out to short in his first at-bats. Looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. Let's look at Kim Tae-yeon's most recent stats. Since coming out of the... Since basically the first of the month whenever he took over, he's hitting 244. You know, he was only hitting 316 before. So, you know, 244, massive change. What happened? Oh, wait, what? Yeah, he, you know, got taken out of the leadoff role. Because the manager still thinks it's 1985 and manages like so. As that one is fouled away, 1-2. You know, he could easily be in the leadoff spots, and Wang Young-mook could be in the 2-hole. Then you either have An Ji-hong or Peraza when he comes back, No Shi-wan, An Ji-hong, or Chan Sung, and then from there you have JJ Hoon, and you've got a deep lineup with Lee Do-yoon at the bottom to give you some extra offense later on. But no, they didn't even interview me for the job. didn't even interview me for the job. 1-2. Yeah, it would be fantastic if it was like that, but it won't be like that because they didn't even interview me. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And goes down, lifts that one. Third baseman, and that's gonna fall in. Well done. Thank you for not catching that. Are they gonna give him an error on that? Again, the only time you can get an error on a ball not in play is on a foul pop like that. What? Just a reminder that that is not their normal third baseman. Their normal third baseman is pinch hitting, or sorry, not pinch hitting, DHing. I guess he's pinch hitting for the pitcher every single time. All right, Kim Tae-yeon will reset, and hopefully he makes them pay for that. That's what a good team would do, pay for the mistakes. Striker. Well, Hanwha got a hit. That's 3 hits in 4 innings, so there's always that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Hopefully they make it quick at least. Sunny day. Sweep the bunts away. Yeah, that would be absolutely awful. 33 degrees, 12 hours. All right, Hog Young Min will lead things off. Sanchez misses the strike zone by country mile. Doubt anybody understands what I just said there. All right, the 1-0 pitch. That's a big hook in there. 1-1. Sanchez not pitching well. And the 1-1, that is going to be another single. Well, on the bright side for Hanwha, that's the second leadoff single that Sanchez has given up. And the only other time was the first inning, and they didn't score. So maybe giving up a leadoff single is a good thing. I don't know. Yang Yi-ji, first pitch swing, and that's going to be a air on the second. Oh, my Lord. Did he get him? Wow, that was one of the most awful looking little league possible things that I've ever seen. Ground ball to second. I'm trying to explain it. I don't know how to really explain this. It's a ground ball to second. The second baseman grabs it and is standing in front of the guy that's at first. Then, okay, big chopper, second baseman standing in baseline, goes to field it, misses it. The guy running from first stops to turn around, and then he can't tag him, so he goes back, tries to go to second, slides in. An Cheong has to toss the ball up to him with it in his glove still, and Lee Do-yoon stretches out and just gets the out. I mean, he's out, but God, that was ugly. Yeah, they literally looked into each other's eyes and made dinner reservations, it looked like. That was awful. If he would have kept running, he would have been safe. All right, that's upstairs, ball one. Kim Jae-won 0 for 2 on the day with a 6-3 and a 4-3 ground out. 1-0, that's not going to be a ground out. That is popped up. Kim Tae-yeon under it. 2 away. Well, no, the runner did what he's supposed to do. He's like, if it stopped in front of you, you're supposed to instantly stop. No, but yeah, that's something that you're supposed to do. You stop because you don't want them to tag you. Because if they tag you, they can instantly throw to first base and get the double play. So you're supposed to stop to make them come at you. Yeah, like normally that's what you would do. Is obviously this is a very strange situation, but yeah, your natural instinct is to stop if the play is made right in front of you, and then almost turn back. That's why he stopped and then turned back, because you don't want to run into that out, because they can tag you, go to first to turn the double play. By stopping and then making them have to come to you, you've taken away the possible double play. Like this one instance, it was a very strange play, but yeah. All right, here comes. You can't slide under that. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and that is lined. The third baseman catches it. Telling you, that's what Hanwha needs. They gotta Sanchez has to give up a leadoff single, and then Hanwha or Sanchez can get out of the inning without any runs. We've figured it out, Hanwha. We have figured it out. A leadoff single, and you get out of the inning without giving up any runs. I will make sure to relay that information so that Hanwha can just give up a leadoff single each inning for Sanchez. Again, first inning, leadoff single, 11 pitches. That inning, leadoff single, 10 pitches, 0 runs. Strike out the first batter, give up 6 runs. Fly out to this first batter, give up 2 runs. It's science. It is science. Or something. Which one's the best dancer, Nick? That one? All right, EJ1 leading things off. Struck out looking in his first at bats. And first pitch swinging, chops it foul. 0-1. Yeah, she was. I'm pretty sure she was the cheer captain or the captain of their squad team. She was there yesterday. The one that was there is the one on the front left. She was basically voted like the #1 cheerleader for years. 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. But she used to be a Lotte cheerleader, and then this year she suddenly went to Doosan, so all the Lotte fans are super pissed. And that's in there for a strike. All right. The 1-2 pitch. And fouled away. What do we have? I mean, we got the best mascot. There's no question about that. All the other mascots in the league just wish they were weenie. That, yep, that's. I'll give you that. And one away. Hoodie? Hoodie can't even see. It's not even good and evil, though, Nick. That's going to be ripped. I didn't even get to turn your music on, man. I'll give it to you now. First pitch line into right field. Once again. There's a reason why he's always hood up. Nick, hood up is supposed to be when they're losing. Hood down is supposed to be when they're winning. That's why his hood's always up, because they're always losing. Alright, John Jin Hyuk trying not to get picked off at home. And he hits the ball alone. Outside. That is true. Winnie is a little bit abusive. Or weenie. And in there for a strike, 2-1. I think they definitely should call Child Protective Services anyway. That egg is 6 years old and still hasn't hatched. Got to worry about its development. And that is crushed. Foul. So let me reenact what this lady just did. So I got a baseball here. Because I'm about to drop it. So a very lovely Soul Series. The lady that got the ball, okay, takes off her hat, and then just puts it in her hat, and then puts her hat back on. So I guess she doesn't lose the ball. I don't know. You don't have a purse, a pocket, or nothing. And 2 away on that pop up to short. Why would she be a Suri fan? This is most overpriced ball. All right. Throw over to first. Number 16, the third baseman, stepping in. He's 1 for 2 on the day, average at 263. And that's going to be a ground ball fielded. And that'll be it for Hanwha before the stretch. Hanwha does manage another hit. So there's always that. Yeah, I need to order some more cases for my baseballs. MLB World Tour Soul Series 2024. Got to work on that spelling, Nick. I think I got my actual record wrong. 29 and 34. Yeah. I never updated my records today. Maybe that's why Hanwha's winning. There we go. Now I've updated the official standings. Maybe that's why. Probably not. All right. Sanchez is no longer in. Zhang Shiwan will take over on the mound. Zhang Shiwan on the mound. So, for ERA of 4.24 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 holds, 27 innings, 23 strikeouts, 18 walks, and a 1.41 whip. I'm faster than the board. I'm faster than the board. And again, I believe he is the last remaining unicorn in the league. As first pitch in there for a strike. Kang Seung Ho doubled, walked, stole a base, scored some runs, and that's low. 1-1. They just keep showing Jang Jin Hyuk. And misses upstairs. 2-1. Zhang Shiwan hasn't pitched since Sunday. And that is ripped foul into the netting. Bounces back behind the chairs in the Fila zone. Yeah, except the guy that singled after that is one of the least clutch players in the league. As that is going to be another double for him as it rolls to the wall. Chan Sung grabs it, misses it, and that's going to let him stroll into third. That is not a triple. The announcer just said it's a triple. It is not a triple. That's a double and an air. Good Lord. How are these people getting paid to announce? Because that is very, very obvious. Simple bounced. He looked, he's like, oh, he just bobbled it. That is not a triple in any world whatsoever. That is not a triple. I'm sorry, but SBS, your announcers need some work. That is not a triple. That is a double with an air. The official scorers, I don't know where they got their certification from, but obviously they never played baseball in their entire life, because nowhere in any league in the world is that a triple. That's a double. No, the KBO scorer was probably just drinking some Pike's coffee and looked up. It's like, oh, he's on third. Okay, yep, that's a triple. As that's chopped foul. I'm giving Hanwha an air on that. I don't care. My scoring is way better than whatever the heck that was. So, Junmin Jae, 1-for-1 on the day with a walk, double, an RBI. Looking for another RBI here. Is that misses way outside. 2-2. Yeah, I mean, the anytime that's a misplay leads to another base, it's an error. As that, why was the infield in? Why was the infield in? What? Why was the infield in? You're down 6-0. Why the hell is the infield in? Why? You trying to keep it within a 6-run game? Why is the infield in? And then stolen base. You're up 7 and just stealing bases, huh? Guess what you'd be wearing after that? You'd be wearing a freshly designed skyline baseball tattoo in the ribs. Why are they sliding so far past the bag? And there's another bloop, and that's going to score another one. We are having fun. Fun, 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 fun. Uh, I always go solo. I don't really talk to my coworkers too much. I did go with a group of 12 to 14 last year from work. But they know that I go. They see me on TV, so that one's fouled out of play. 0-1. Yeah, I've just been at my current work so long that you know, they've asked me to get them tickets or asked me, where should we sit or where's a good spot or things like that. But since I have my season tickets, they can't sit there. They can't sit anywhere near me. As that one's in there for strike 0-2. And it's an out, ladies and gentlemen, with a swing. The professor's warming up. All right, the 0-1 pitch coming up to Ramos, who's over on the left side now as he's the switch hitter. Ramos reached on a single, then an E5, and then popped up, looks at ball one on the inside, 1-1. Sitting here trying to answer your questions, Luke. I don't know if you're listening or not. Luke's sending me messages, and I'm trying to verbally say things that I'm texting. All right, so the 1-2 pitch. There you are. Good. Now I don't have to text and talk at the same time. I'm trying. I was just saying that I'm trying to answer you verbally as instead of texting. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And you, sir, just got a free look at the old strike zone. They're ready to win now that you're here, Luke. 2 Ks in a row. Two Ks in a row. Ooh, look at that. And Hog Young Min, first pitch swinging, giving the ball boy some work over there down the third base line. I like that graphic. That's the first time I've seen that. But he's not playing third base today. He's DHing. Both the regular third basemen are DHing, and that's a swing and a miss and a pirouette. You don't get any points for style, sir. Yeah. Led off last inning with a single, then met for a quick date with An Chi-hong halfway to second. 0-2 already as Jung Shi-wang checks over on Park Jun-young. And the 0-2, that is not going to be a swing out. The liner to left, and that is 3 away. make up in 4 innings, 2 runs a inning, easy peasy. And that'll be it for the 5th inning, which means it is time for the stretch. I will see you guys in a couple minutes.
우리를 보라 이글 수의 승리를 보라 희망의 날개를 펼치고 날아보자 하나 이글스 꿈의 이글스 감동의 이글스 언제나 승리뿐이다 패기와 정열뿐이다 우리 꿈을 향해 모두 함께
Alright, so we should do that. Leading things off will be Hanwha, who looks at the first pitch strike. And the 1-2 misses low, 2-2. And that's going to be a single from Chano, and we've come out of the break ready to take the lead. See, they were just waiting for you, Luke. Waiting for you. The Soduk place, Luke. Lukey's on vacation. Hancheong. And Luke's at strike one at the bottom. I don't know, what did we have? Big chop, Luke? And that is lifted. A bat flip to a fly out to center that is about 20 feet from the wall. Big time bat flip for that pitch that didn't even come near a home run. All right, it's no Shiwan. Still don't even think he should be playing in today's game. Give him a day off as he misses outside. Ball one. 0-2 on the day. Yeah, that was a very interesting dog that I had. It was more like cheese and like a Vienna sausage. It's like 2/3 cheese. Yeah, cheesy chop. All right, no Shiwan, the 1-1 pitch, and big swing on that one. 1-2. Luke, how'd your the USA trip thing go? It was like a corn dog with French fries on the outside. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and that is going to be a liner out. Yeah, that's what I had that day that we all went to the game. Waygooks in the outfield. Gonna go see the brother. Cheon Song stepping in, looks at the ball one. Cheon Song 1 for 2 on the day with a double. Ooh. They got some mustard out there and at Big Chop. And that is ripped. That's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 hop on the wall, and it's gonna stick up against the wall. Chan Ho coming around and in there. Hanwha on the board. It is ready for game time now as we've got a pinch runner. Elon Suk will come into pinch run. They know how important that run at second base is to cut it to a 6-run game. Yeah, because I'm not a ketchup fan. I am a mustard fan. Crazy first to home. Who would have thought it? Definitely should have bunted. And Kim Tae-yeon, first pitch swinging through that. 0-1.
한화의 김태현 힘차게 날려라 승리는 언제나 우리의 것.
And Kim Tae-yeon lifts that one, but flying out to. Alright, the 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon average still dropping 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, a ground out to shorts. Average dropping down to 291. We'll see how much longer this legend in the old dugouts wants to stick them way outside of the first batter.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, thank you. All right, Kim Tae-yeon, the 1-2 pitch coming up. And way outside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch coming up. No, he hasn't hit at all since they moved him out of the leadoff spot. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. Pitch number 82 for Chaewon-jun, and that is way outside. Ball 3, and the count runs full. Come on, Kim Tae-yeon, make this game interesting, please, sir. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Chaewon-jun laboring here in the 6th inning, and that's upstairs. Ball 4. Take your base, sir. And now you've got a 2-out RBI double, a walk. That's when I get a subscriber, Luke. You gotta unsubscribe and resubscribe. But then you have to wait 5 minutes to be able to talk. Yeah, I had to put that 5-minute timer on so get rid of some of the specific comments or talking. All right, well, EJ Wan now stepping in 0 for 2. I don't have enough watch hours for anybody to get anything. Yeah, just like being an OG Hanwha fan, you get nothing. And a liner off the shortstop's glove rolls into center field, and 1 run is going to be in. And Kim Tae-yeon over at third. We've got runners on first and third. And Hanwha is putting the comeback on as he's going to come out of the game now, as he has been running way too much lately. As Pak Song-won will take over. Yang E.G. 1 for 3 on the day. single. That's it. And Ito Yoon stepping in, looks at the ball one on the outside. He's up next. And that's going to be in the middle. One strike, 2 balls. Soop. S-O-O-P. All right. 2-1 coming up. And that's going to be a single up the middle. That's going to score 1. Pak Song On around in second. And he's going to slide into third. And Hanwha with another run here in the top of the 6th. They are just showing off for Luke at this point. Showing off for Luke. Yeah, I like the bunting idea. That's a good idea. Alright, that should be it for him. And I will have to update some stats here.
We're about to have a beautiful time. Positive vibes, let's go. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yep. Even worse, I'm sick and tired of barely getting by. Yep. You wanna know the truth, keep this between us. Yeah, I got a job, but I'm only making peanuts. My bank account is so, my pocket's kinda thin. I ain't beat the calendar every now and then I win, But tonight I'm about to be undefeated. Just got off of work and I could barely believe it. Call the weed man, cause he know just what I'm needing. 5 o'clock traffic jam, I'm trying to beat it. Didn't quite happen, no bumper to bumper. Road rage people leaning heavy on they hunkers. I'm just trying to make it home, this day has been bunkers. I usually get drunk, but tonight I'm getting drunker. Called my friends and I explained the whole story, and this is what they told me. Ought to throw a party tonight. Hey, it's been a really long day for me. I should be living my life. Hey, because time won't wait for me. Ought to throw a party tonight. Hey, me and my friends, I get wasted.
No, you gotta just leave it in English, man. It stands out more.
To the end of the day, that's right. So I guess I throw a party tonight. Hey, party, let's all get wasted.
Alright, we should be coming back.
Party, let's all get wasted. My homie Jack Daniels, he like to hold me down.
Alright, Young Ha on the mound now, 4.15 ERA, 25 games, 2 wins, 2 saves, 1 hold, 30.1 innings, 27 strikeouts, 20 walks, and a 1.78 whip. And John Jin Hyuk will be on the Hawks. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, a pop fly to the shortstop, and a lovely kickoff. And this is upstairs. Ball 1-0. John Jin Hyuk hitting 225 now on the season. He's got 2 home runs on the year. Yeah, they're just gonna. The SBS guy with the gimbal camera is just gonna stand out in left field. He's got 2 homers on the season. But Domshill's a little bit harder to hit out than some other stadiums, as that misses way outside. And is Ito Yoon on second? Was that a steal? No? He made it look like it was a steal. All right, well, 3-0 pitch coming up. Take a walk for number 16 to come up. And just catches the top of the zone there. 3-1.
안타 원해요 안타 승리를 위해 원해요 안타 안타 원해요 안타 승리를
Everybody
위해
wins.
원해요
And that one's fouled back. Catcher gives chase, but just out of play.
승리를 위해 원해요 안타
Everybody wins in that situation, Nick.
원해요 안타
Hanwha gets a run, and number 16 gets a pitch. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up, full count. No pressure at all, sir. None at all. And fouled away. Jumps at the netting, but isn't able to catch it. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch coming up again. John Jin Hyuk looking for his first hit of the game. And that's going to be a chopper to the catcher. But Hanwha is able to get 3 runs and make the game interesting. They strand 2, but no, it didn't even sell out last night. Last night was 21,630. So, and that was with Yuhun Jin on the mound. Definitely didn't sell out tonight. Would have sold out Hanwha twice. 12,000 capacity. So look around the old league. SSG currently up 5-1 against Kia. That's nothing guaranteed. As again yesterday they were up 5-0 and lost like 13-7 or something. I don't even remember yesterday. So coming on for Hanwha. Is Zhang Shiwan still going to stay out there? We will see. Alright, maybe they'll tell me, maybe they will, maybe they won't, maybe they will, maybe they won't, maybe they will, maybe they won't. Zhang Shiwan threw 22 pitches that inning, so now's a good time for him to throw another 22. This manager is not known for being the kindest on arms. So, big time changes. All right. John Jin Hyuk will move to right. Iwan Sok will move to center. Ito Yoon is out. So, I will have to get all of these things updated. We will start with Jang Min Jae, the professor, out on the mound. And first pitch by Yang Yi-ji, center field, 1 away. School is in session. Jungmin J, 372 ERA, 18 games, 1 win, 1 loss, 19 innings, 14 strikeouts, 7 walks, and a 2.07 whip. So let's do some change in here. Left field stays Che and Ho, and then second batter will be Mr. Clutch himself, Moon Hyun Bin. They've basically phoned in this game. Right field is going to be John Jing Hyuk, but he will just change spots 1 and 1. And John Jing Hyuk will go from center as that one is lifted up. Wong Young Mook under it, and 2 away. And let's see here. Ito Yoon is out of the lineup now, and that will be Wong Young Mook. All right, I think I've got everything updated and situated, and yeah. All right, Yang Sung Won stepping in 0 for 3 on the day. So I believe Ryan, you were looking for Yang AG, but Yang AG first pitch swing and flew out, so he'll have to get his other hits later on, as that's foul down the line. Should get another at bat still. All right, the 0-1. And that's ripped foul. 0-2. Yang Sung Hwan struck out in his first at bat, then flew out to right, and then lined to the third baseman in his last at bats. 0-2. And that was an awful looking swing, but that's what you expect from the old professor. 1, 2, 3. Please make sure that you get your parking validated. And we will see you in the top of the 7th. Should be back now. Alright. Leading things off for Hanwha will be the third baseman, number 16. 1 for 3 on the day. looks at strike one on the bunt. And that is going to be lifted left. One away. All right, Young Han's still out there. And bounces that one in the dirt. 1-0. Who pitched last Saturday? Moon Dong-ju, right? And that misses outside. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. And I wonder if they have Nick, they may have season tickets. I wonder if they have full season tickets. And just misses outside. 3-1. Because they may have season tickets and then they don't. They go during the week. Then yeah, I guess so. Could be a corporate thing where the company has. Two out on the old grounder to second. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right, Moon Yun Bin, first at bat of the day, and looks at a pitch, almost back to the backstop. And the 1-0 misses way upstairs. 2-0. You should just lay down on, just take up all of the seats and be like, yeah, I'm that awesome that I just bought a whole row for myself. And that is also way up high. 3-0 to Moon Yun Bin. They are afraid of the suicide squeeze with nobody on third. That's what it is. They are afraid of the suicide squeeze. As that misses, and that is ball 4. Take your base, Mr. Moon Yun Bin. Take your base, Mr. Moon. I don't know if you guys got that reference or not. All right, No Shiwan will step in now.
환상적으로 날려줘요 환상적으로 날려줘요 이글스 노시 환상적으로 날려버려
I wonder how much longer Peraza has before he is back.
환상적으로 날려줘요 이글스 노시 환상적으로 날려버려
And No Shiwan chops that. lost it in the lights. Shortstop jumps, grabs it, throws, and beats out Noshiwan, who forgot to unhook the piano that he was helping his friend move. That's the only possible explanation for that. We will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha only needs 5 more runs without letting them score. Will the professor stay in? That's really the only thing left to decide is how many innings will the professor So that's enough.
사랑한다 한화 최강 한화 이글스 승리를 위하여 사랑한다 한화 최강 한화 이글스 승리를 위하여
All right, Jongmin Jae still giving lessons out there. Looks at Kang Sung Ho, who is 2 for 2 with a double, a run scored, a walk, a stolen base, a run scored, a double, an error, going to third, and another run scored. And misses apparently 2-0. Yeah, they went way deep into that trying to find something. All right, the 2-0 pitch to Kang Sung Ho, and that does catch the bottom of the zone, 2-1. Park Song on framing that pitch. Still get a crack out of that every single time. Guy behind home plate looks like he's never held the ball actual baseball before. Mr. Super Action Star. I don't know. What's his name? He is literally everywhere. Either that's the biggest baseball ever, or he's got the smallest hands ever. As that one's lifted. Moon Bin under it. And one away. Yeah, I think that's yeah, Madong Sok. And foul, strike one. $53 old. And misses 1-1. Come on, Hanwha, make this game a little bit more interesting than this. Jongmin Jae versus Junmin Jae. Junmin Jae looks at strike two at the top of the zone as he's mesmerized by the chalk floating out of the hand of the professor. Junmin Jae is 2 for 2 on the day with a RBI double, a single, a walk, a stolen base, and everything else in between. And that misses inside as he was crowding him, as he was trying to grade some papers. That was like a really late spin. Like, it was already in the glove, and then he spun away like, oh no, wait, it was going to hit me. All right, the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a chopper to the first baseman, and 2 away. And first pitch swinging, pops that one up. John Jin Hyuk under it, and that's 3 away. 6 up, 6 down for the professor, and we will head to the 8th inning. Hanwha's gotta start putting up a fight. Wan will come in for Doosan to face Iwan Suk. And 4.72 ERA, 16 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, 6 holes, strikeouts. And Iwan Suk lifts that one. And jumping catch by Ramos as he jumps and hits himself into the wall. Yay. He doesn't catch that. Iwan Suk is on third. All right, Kim Jae-yeon will step in now. Walked in his last at bat. That's going to be 2 outs. runs that one inside and gets the strike. Hanwha has actually had almost as many base runners as Doosan has in this game, but they haven't been able to really do much with it as that fouls it away 2-2. Hanwha with 8 hits and 4 walks versus Doosan with 11 hits and 2 walks, so 13 base runners. Hanwha with 12 base runners, as that one misses just outside the zone and brings the count to 3-2. He did walk last at bats off of a 3-2 count. And he will walk on this at bat on a 3-2 count. He loves himself some 3-2 walks. Working on that on base percentage. Oh, that did not look good. And first pitch swinging from Pak Sung On, and maybe next time I'll play some music for you as he pops out to the second baseman and 2 away. All right. Nick, I'm waiting for you. There we go. Mookie Betts. Wong Young Mook up now. Looking at his first at-bat of the day. Is 310 on the season. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a chopper to second, fielded, thrown, and 3 outs. Hanwha, 3 outs remaining. They got to do something. As we head to the bottom of the 8th. Ryan needs a base runner for Doosan in order for Yang Yi to get another at bat. Liu. McSpicy Tabasco chicken sandwich. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. All right, so that's gonna bring up Josu Heng. Who's still out there for Hanwha? Is it the professor hitting another inning? Han Seung-ju will be out there now. He just got called back up, I believe, yesterday. Looks at beautiful first pitch in there for a strike. 15.58 ERA, 8 games, 1 loss, 8.2 innings, 6 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a whip over 2. But like I said, he just came back up, and that's going to be ball 1, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch just catches the bottom corner on the outside. 1-2. And that's foul down the third baseline. Jo Sueng, triple with a 2 RBIs in his first at bat, then sacrificed fly and a RBI, and then struck out in his last at bat. That looks like Chevy Chase, the Korean Chevy Chase, third base coach for Doosan. And the 1-2 pitch, that's going to be a shot off of Moon Hyun-bin's chest. Picks it up, but not in time, and that's going to be an error. But are they going to give him a hit? What are they talking about? Like, are these announcers? They're like, go to the backhand. It was to his left. Wow, they gave him a hit. No, that's an error. I'm not giving you. That's not a hit. It's an error. Jesus. Ramos, that's another error. As Jo Sueng is going to come home. Four errors on the day for Hanwha. And Jung Soo Bin lists that one to right, and that's one away. All right, that's going to bring up Yang E.G. Where is Ryan? As he first pitch swinging and chops it foul. Wherever Ryan is, if he's still here or not. Ramos has been just ripping the ball down first base line yesterday with the error on An Ji-hong. Today, the error on Kim Tae-yeon, and that's another chopped foul up against the bullpen netting. And Yang E.G. averaged down to 353 now, as again another rough day. 1 for 4. And that's way upstairs. 1-2. and crushed to center field, catches it, jumps up against the wall, and that's gonna be a loser for Ryan. And fly ball to the wall, jumping and catching Young EG's final at bat. Unless Hanwha comes back. All right, 1-0 pitch coming up here. Kim Dae-han is, and that's going to be a pinch hit single. Subin, Kim Dae-han. Any other pinch hitters coming in? Young Sung-wan will still step it in. 0 for 4 on the day. Looks at ball one. Strikeouts, a strikeout, a flyout to right, a liner to the third baseman. Yesterday, also not a good day. Yesterday, 0 for 4. Day before that, 0 for 4. So 1 for, sorry, not even 1. 0 for 12 in this series for Yang Sung-hwan. And the 1-1, that's going to be a grab by the third baseman. Goes to seconds. And the 5-4 put out. Hello, hello. All right, we will head to the bottom, or the ninth inning. Hanwha desperately attempting to make a ridiculous comeback after 4 errors, whether the official scorer likes it or not. Hanwha will have Jang Jin-hyuk leading things off. For them, I imagine they don't have much left on the bench. Kim Kang-min and Choi Jae-hoon are the only two left on the bench, as Euro Gyo made his way back down to the minors after Kim Kang-min is returned after his brief time away after getting hit in the head by the ball. I imagine there'll be quite a few more little changes happening around. So I would not be surprised if there was a pinch hit here. If Hanwha had a pinch hit here for Jang Jin-hyuk, whether or not they want him to bat or not. Young Sung-wan is out. Yu Chan is now in at first. I don't really need to change all this because I don't think Hanwha has a shot in the world. So I'm not going to bother changing all of this. All right. So number 9 batter, Jang Jin-hyuk, stepping in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. All right, no pinch hit for John Jin Hyuk. They're going to let him face the lefty, Lee Gyo-hoon. I will change the pitcher, though. Lee Gyo-hoon, 6 ERA, 11 games, 12 innings, 10 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 1.58 whip. Ball one. Apparently, there's no balls and strikes on the score bug. And misses outside, ball two. There it is, finally. So John Jin Hyuk will be leading things off, trying to only get 6 runs to keep the game alive, and that's in there for a strike. 3-1. You get it going finally, Alan? And that's going to be a foul. 3-2. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up to John Jin Hyuk and misses outside. No, is it what? Full count? Yeah. Oh. They literally didn't have the first 2 pitches up on the scoreboard or on the score bug there. All right, Lee Gyo-hoon, 6 pitches. We'll take a walk. Number 16, if he gets picked off again, he might as well not even go to the dugout. He might as well just start walking to Doosan. All right, Mrs. Jia. All right, fouled away, 1-1. And the third baseman is 1 for 4 on the day with a fly out, a single, a grounder to the first baseman, and another fly out to left. And in there for a strike, 1-2. Lots of empty seats there in the Hanwha section. I don't know why. The game is just getting started. And the 1-2 pitch fouled away to those Hanwha fans still in attendance. And fouled away again. 1-2 again. $15-9. I looked earlier and they were down like 6-2 or something. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's another foul back. Just run that pitch count up. So NC beats KT, which means not a whole lot. I do remember he had a 16 pitch at bat or something like that not too long ago. And that's outside, 2-2. Does anybody else find it very, very strange that they have the reflection of the batter's box in the video. In the window behind, like you can see the back of the players. There we go. That's just like you drew it up. A strikeout on a pitch, Wade falling away. At least that one was in the strike zone. So surprised he missed that. All right, Che Ho stepping in. He is 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, that's not even Che Ho. That is Kim Kong Min who swings through that one. We'll at least give him some music. You're just in time for the comeback, Dave. I'm talking Kong Min. All right, the 2-2 pitch to the number 2 batter and holds up, and we've got ourselves a full count. Down 6 is the best time to bunt. They'll never expect it, Dave. They'll never expect it. And foul. Bat boy giving his best over there. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch once again, and that misses. That is ball 4. Take your base, sir. 2 walks in the inning, and Hanwha only needs these 2 runners to come in, and then 4 more after that. All right, Moon-Yun Ben is gonna step into the box now. Walked in his first at-bats. Obviously, the hero is Mr. Clutch himself, that's right. And that is right there, rolling it all the way to the wall. That's gonna score at least 1 run. And he's going to be standing on third base with 2 RBIs. Mr. Clutch himself standing on third base, wanting to play. And he has been doing everything he can to keep this team from losing. What a player. Why are you looking surprised? Do you know who that man is? Do you know who that man is? And that'll be it for that pitcher. Who's the next victim on the Hanwha radar? Only need 4 more runs to keep the game alive. Kim Yun-shin will make his way in. Bears are doing their best. 18-9. They're still in the 7th inning too, Kenny. That's ridiculous. No, I guess Hanwha has a few more hits here. 1. All right, Kim Yun-shin, 10 ERA, 20 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, 4 holds, 18 innings, 15 strikeouts, 7 walks, and a 2.33 whip. USA Soup. All right, Noshiwan trying to get it going still. And just misses the zone. Looked like it might have caught it, but we'll take the ball. Noshiwan 0 for 4 today with a fly out, a pop fly, a strikeout, a line out, and a ground out. And one bitch swings and misses the ball too. 1-1. Kim Tae-kyun in the bullpen for Hanwha. I just use the app, Alan. We have an app. All right, so Noshiwan, the 1-1 pitch coming up. And misses inside. 2-1. Yeah, Africa TV is the old brand. And that is ripped off of the tarp into the little section. Yeah, Soup in the App Store. All right. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Noshiwan. 0 for 4 on the day. Would love to get himself his first hit as he calls time. And we will reset. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. 1 out, number 4, Noshiwan. And catches him looking on the inside corner. All right, down to Hanwha's last outs. The old faithful himself, Iwan Suk. Yeah, Soup is, I think, the international. It's the global brand. And Iwan Suk looks at ball one. All right, 1-0 pitch coming up to Iwan Suk, and that is swing and a miss at ball two. 1-1. 286 on the year, 0 for 1 on the day, who grounded out to the second baseman in the first at bat. Oh, sorry, no. Flew out to right. And big swing there, fouls it away, 1-2. Too spicy for Denmark. Yeah, go protest in front of the Denmark, the embassy. And that's chopped foul. Just gets a piece. Resets for another 1-2 pitch. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch coming up. Iwan Suk trying to stick alive, and he flips the bat down, and that's going to drop in front, and Hanwha's got another run. As Iwan Suk does what he does and comes through with an RBI single to make it 6-9. I'm sure it was the foreigner's fault. And we'll have another pitching change as Hanwha still in this beautiful game of baseball. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't go home early. Never leave early in the KBO. Oh, I'm sure. I think the best situation would be to bunt here. You got a new pitcher. If you bunt, you got pure speed in Kim Tae-yeon. So they're probably going to try to rush the play and therefore make a mistake. They will never be able to suicide squeeze for the rest of any time that any of us are watching. All right. Tim K-Young, 264 ERA, 30 games, 2 wins, 2 saves, 4 holds, 30.2 innings, 35 strikeouts, 17 walks, and a 1.21 whip. And I believe he is 19 years old. She is so excited. She cannot hardly contain herself. All right, Kim Tae-yeon trying to keep the game going. 2 walks in his last 2 innings, or 2 at-bats, and looks at strike 1.
한화의 김태현 Let's go Let's go 힘차게 날려라 Let's go Let's go 승리는 언제나 우리의 것 Let's go 태국 한화의 김태현 Let's go Let's
Fouls
go
that one down the first base line. 0-2.
승리는 언제나 우리의 것 Let's go 태국 Let's go
Again, 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out to short, a strikeout, 2 walks on 2 straight full counts. She is. They play SSG this weekend. All right, the 0-2 pitch misses outside. Set up outside, threw it outside, didn't swing outside, and 1-2 is the count. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Kim Tae-yeon chases a lot of pitches on the outside. Here's the pitch, and that was a very awful looking swing. Oh my lord, was that not pretty? And yeah, it is in Daejeon. I will get over here. All right, well, Hanwha does not get the sweep. Let me get my chat in there for set this here. Nah, Hyunmi. All right, so well, Hanwha isn't able to make the full comeback. They do at least make it respectable. Do not get the sweep. Sanchez, another very poor performance on the mound, and you got to think that they're right now they've got to be thinking that he may be done. 4 innings this outing, 3.1, 2 innings the outing before that, 2 innings the outing before that where they got injured. And then a month ago, the Doosan game, he went 4 1/3 innings. So, yeah. And again, last year he did not pitch well in the heats. So we will see how much longer he's around. So, yeah. Hanwha takes 2 of 3. Wasn't expecting much coming into this game with Sanchez on the mound and the excitement from yesterday's suicide squeeze victory in the 9th inning. Good thing about Hanwha today is there were no bunts. That's always a plus. No bunts. They will be home this weekend, but I will be broadcasting. I am no longer going to go to Hanwha games, so I will be broadcasting home games also. Starting tomorrow, I will be broadcasting Hanwha home games instead of attending Hanwha home games. So I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, 6:30 game. Yeah, I'm done, Nick. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I'm not going to go sit out in 35-degree heat to watch this manager bunt all the damn time. I'll go back whenever it's nicer outside. When it's not 35 degrees, I'm not going to go watch him blunder and stumble and piss himself below the game. So, yeah, I will be here tomorrow. Same time, 6:30. So, Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully everybody was able to watch with me now with the good news that the international broadcast. Thanks for everybody that subscribed today, everybody that participated in the chats. And I will see you guys tomorrow.